Time to roll out.
Welcome back to another World of Tanks. This time it's China pops an eye in top tier mediums. And it gets off to a great start. People crashing all over the place. And both of us looked at the enemy team. 3 artillery, 2 Lorraine 40 tons. Yeah, this is going to be fun. So initially we're heading down to the south to go and do medium things. But, as I've just pinged on the map, nobody is covering the bridge. And we've also got 2 tier 7s going to cover the glacier. So, I've decided I'm going back this way. China decides to come with me. Our scouts have taken quite an aggressive position, and that MT-25 has suffered for it. There's a T-49 up on the flank. Now the Borsigs come down off the top. To start with, I kind of wish he'd stayed up there, but random teams, random battles, you gotta work with what you get. So, go and have a quick poke. And I'm not really interested in trading shots with a Super Pershing at that distance. So, turn around and see if we can see anything over here. Now I've only recently finished the grind to get the big gun on the Centurion 7.1. And I do like it. And I'm lucky that that shot went in. Got spotted, so pull back behind the rock. It's got great alpha damage, great penetration, but it does have a long reload, so you do kind of need to get it working as quickly as possible. But at the same time, Centurion's not got great armour. Yeah, the turret's pretty good. So it's sort of, you need to get it working, but you don't want to lose too much of your health early on. Now the Super Pershing's pushed forwards, and I briefly thought about rushing him, but having asked China to watch behind us, I've decided to stay out of proxy and out of his line of sight, so that he hopefully will think there's just a Borsig there and will push it. Which he does, and now he's where I want him to be. So we'll track him there. China's turned up because the scouts have been pushed back, and now this Super Pershing's in a whole world of trouble. And there he goes. Now the glacier's just been lost. There's a T-54 and a Tiger 1 up there at least. T-43 pulling back as fast as he can, but he's been set on fire and he's down, so I said let's go and sort that out. Then a Tiger pops up. We're committed to this now, so if China weren't behind me I'd probably have also aimed at him and fired over my rear while I was moving, but with China behind me, not worth the risk. So, Tiger or a hull down T-54, I'll get the Tiger out of the way first. And there's the turret armour. Not sure where that Tiger hit me. Rheinmetall's just gone. We've got a T-49, a Tiger and an Object 704 behind us. Finish the Tiger off. And the T-54 puts heat through the side of my tank, which is just fine, whatever. So I've asked China to go back and watch the rear. Completely hadn't noticed the arty moving up behind me. But I'm turning around to try and help China when the T-54 correctly pushes. So now I've got to deal with him. And I probably should have pushed on this guy earlier, or now-ish, when he took that shot. But I don't really want to get into a close range brawling fight with the T-54. I'm covering the arty at the moment, trying to stop him taking him out. So he shoots China in the back. And I'm sort of offering him the arty there, because I don't want him to shoot me, and I don't want him to shoot China. As it is, the T-49 derps China anyway. So, T-54 down, and now I need to make a choice. Pull back, go straight round, or go up here. I go up here because I don't want to engage both the Object 704 and the T-49 at the same time. I could possibly have snapped a shot if I'd been quicker on it there, but don't really want to risk the long reload time. I'm painfully aware that there's still 3 artillery on the enemy team at this point, and I know they can hit up here, because I do when I play artillery on the other side. So, use the rock. But I'm going to have to do something about it. They're capping. Now the object's backed up to get angle. From up here, shooting down into his front armour with this gun, I can pen it. His shell bounced, and that was what I was hoping for. I needed to get him to fire so I could come down. But I need that T-49 gone as well. So we'll do that. Because otherwise there's a fair chance he'd do a lot of damage to me and track me. With the speed I picked up coming down the hill, and that tracking shot, this guy is now mine. Unless his artillery saves him. Now the T-54 at this point is a little unimpressed with his team. I think at this point I mentioned to China that I was worried about the artillery. And there it goes. So, object down. We've got 2 guys, they've got 3 artillery left. This should now be a win. But I don't want to take it for granted, so I'm making best speed over there. Because a Watt Alpha Panzer IV, he gets hit by the arty, he's going to be in trouble, even with 1,000 something hit points. The Centurion's not amazingly fast, so I'm taking the quickest route I can over here. And there goes the Watt Alpha. Now the T-54, shout out to him here. He complimented me on the play and complimented our team, rather than raging about noobs and unfair matchmaking and how crappy his team was. Now, China suggested that I might want to go down here and around the other side and come up behind them, and the thought did occur to me, but like I said, top speed of 40, don't think I'd get there in time. One of them's an arty platoon. There's a fair chance they're just going to rush this tiger, or he's just going to rush them. And there he goes. And now all of the arty are reloading. Now the T-54 just said in chat that he feels stupid because he didn't kill me. He did spend a lot of time shooting people that weren't me while I was engaging him. Our artillery, China in the back, who was facing Object 704. He's right, the T-54 should have focused on me. But, last Hesh round, there you go. Job done.